something out about this reading. Doesn't want to get out. When I tried to write a title to this reading, it wouldn't even come out. Even on a laptop with a terabyte of gigs. It's 900, over 900 gigs. Something about this reading didn't want to get out. And this is the honest God truth about how I feel. I love tarot. And that's from the heart. 55 on my clock. But I've learned something very serious. And I'm trying to share it with all of you and the rest of us. Look how many people have so many problems just getting their message out on tarot. My phone didn't work. My stuff shut off. My phone paused. I got messages and phone calls in between the message I'm trying to send out. Look what happens, 144 on clock. Look what happens from knowing too much. You know what I did today? I turned off tarot, 2:02 on my clock, and I listened to music, and I let God have his destiny. Tarot is like no more than you need to know. It's just blocking your blessing. You know this person is coming in and you think they're a lesson, but how can you judge somebody before you even get there? 233. And what if it doesn't turn out that way? Because tarot gives you one end of the spectrum and then another end of the spectrum from somebody else. It's not. That's my whole thing, is that you can't change the cards. There's nothing you can do because God is in you. Star card. You can't change it. All you can do is walk and keep walking and keep going. No matter what. 3:33 on the clock. That's God speaking through me, and I'm trying to tell you. Cut out all that doesn't benefit you, because it's the best you can do in this world. And I've learned this. Because whatever doesn't benefit you is not going to make you happy. You can look at these dang 3 cups. You can accept the divinity. I've erased a lot of videos lately. And probably because out of wands, they were not important. The important part is that you live for Lord Jesus Christ. Pull your own cards. Have the strength card, not a wands. I can't deliver a message that's beyond my mind. 4:44 on my clock. I realized this today. And that's why the old tarot readers that were so good are falling off now, because they're realizing the same thing. And I started out with some amazing tarot readers, and some people need that 4:34 on my clock, but I don't 5:11 on my clock. I just don't. I realized that the love for myself is in what I love: music, community, making a life for myself. It's not in tarot. I love being divinely guided. But truth is, 5:44 on my clock. If the devil is letting someone else tell you what to do, that's the devil being dependent and think that's a win when you should start your own brand new beginning. Yes, the cards are right. Yes, they can predict some of the future, some of the past, tell you. But the problem is 6:33 on my clock. That's 6:33 is 6 and 6. The problem is this: God did not intend for you to know the future. That's the trick here. It's not that they don't, and it's not that the tarot readers are wrong, because they are. They're right. 707. They're right. It may happen past tense, now, or in the future. But honestly, if you got left, that is your new beginning. That's the juggle part they keep talking about, 7:33 on my clock. That's the juggle they're talking about, is that to rely on tarot, you can know something in the future, but the devil card again is to deny yourself. Look, even at the smallest cup or the largest one, the high priestess to the Hierophant. I'm sorry, the emperor to the Hierophant. Learn that this is your life to live. If you keep listening to tarot like it has something to give, you'll still keep carrying around these wounds, these problems from the past, these worries about your future. 844. Problems from the past. 5 of these. What is this? 10 of Wands. 5 of these wands are problems for from your past. And the other 5 is 10. It's 10. 5. Worrying about your future. But you still got to carry them. 9/11. Because half of you have already past situations, already dealt with them. Future situations, trying to just keep manifesting where you're going next. With the 8 of Coins, working on it. Keep trying to adjust yourself. When you're perfect, exactly where you're at, that's the problem. Is that you don't understand that. Is that God is your blessing. He's your wisdom. and your fulfillment. I've decided if I'm going to have billions of tech decks, I'm going to read tarot for myself. Because honestly, if you think about it, all these tarot readings, once they win, once they win, and once you win, they only have strength for themselves. They only petting their own lion. They fall off the earth. It's like, how can you be an alchemist? It's like a preacher without no church. 4:40 on my clock, 10:44 on my watch. In this video, timestamp it if you want to. How can you be a preacher without no church? Somebody that has an agenda. 11:01 on my clock. I don't want to do it like that. So I'm out. I'm out of tarot. And this is a hard thing for me to say, 11:22, because I really believe in it. I really believe that what they say is going to happen. But you know what I believe more? 3 of Wands, that God, me, and my future, we have no bounds. 11:44. Who cares who comes in? Who cares who leaves out? Who cares? If you don't want me, then trust me, Knight of Wands, I will love you and this one and this one and somebody else. That is the part that you get to love about life. 12:12. So you don't have to deal with anyone's strife, problems, conflicts, fuck ups, nonsense. Queen of Wands. Trust me, you're a genius all by yourself. So I won't be delivering my channel, but I am delivering my last message as far as the cards go, telling people 12:44 their future. Because you know what? Or past or present, I'm going to live for today. Queen of Wands, we live for today. Emperor. That's the important part of all of this. And sometimes that's the challenge that we have to live, is to live for today. Not introduce 1313 each other to more of this guardedness, messed up. I know what you were about to do first before you even knew, and I'm messed up. I'm ready for you. It's a reduction of life. It's the 10 of Cups, but all three of these people is turned against them. Everything that you adore in life, look, I'll show it to you. Whole glimpse up. Look, glimpse up. Backed away, backed away, backed away. No one even paying attention to these pentacles. This is my illumination deck. This is the reality of it. And I love this deck. Like, I love this deck. But I'd rather read it 1422 for myself than to read it to love or discriminate someone else. 4:44 on my, it's 4:44 p.m. here. Not for someone else. 14:44 on my clock. Because the point is that the lovers, that you continue to live so that you can find your divine destiny. not wait for someone. Not sit here and grow your money up. That's not your only job on earth. Everybody got a job. We have to have a job to live. But the point is that you either love somebody or you love yourself. And the point is somebody. These cups are being exchanged. Love you or you love yourself. The world card. Because you are the divine of your own destiny. You don't need nobody to tell you. What am I tell you about your own life? That's why some people subscribe and then they unsubscribe and then they don't like the reading and then they don't like their life. Because you're relying on somebody else to tell you what's right. And God gave you the whole world to love yourself and find love for yourself and to do what's divine to you. I can't even say nothing else. Look, to do what's divine to you and to live your best. You, Ace of Wands. I mean, Sagittarians, 1644. Which one of us is not willing to say, okay, you don't want me to go somewhere else, I will move along then? It's not up to you who I love, and it's not up to you who I adore. It's up to me because there's only one in this dang on picture. And then when we can grow together, yeah, there can be four of them, right? And we there'll be four of them. But until then, I live in a world by my dang self. 17, I wake up with myself, I go to sleep to myself. And as long as you ain't bringing me vitality and health, this is exactly what I have myself. Marry my dang self. Ace of Wands. Trust me, there's plenty out there. Feed your own energy because you look, there's one person in this card, star card. It's not like, look, star card. Let me explain this correctly. And please think about this objectively. Star card, there's one person feeding the land and the water. So if you didn't work, till your own garden, how do you feed your own land? If you didn't drink, have a good time, and love yourself, how do you feed the water, the love that you need? Hi, Halloween hunts. Please give me a second because I will do a personal reading for you because you chimed in. But this is very important because this is my last reading publicly. How do you do anything without yourself? This star is shining on you, no one else. It's not like it's three of pentacles, 3 or 4 pentacles, 5 of pentacles, 2 or 3 pentacles. There's nobody else in this card, in the star card, but you. Do you understand this? This is why this is my last reading. Because if I depend on tarot readings, and where am I? Then I'm dependent on you to tell me what's best for me. Don't do this, do that. They're coming. 1933. And I'm a 3 life path. Trust me, I pays attention to numbers. I'm a 3. Look up the 3 life path numbers. It'll tell you something ingenious. I'm sorry, hold on. Look at this. the Empress. It will tell you something that you never knew before. It's the birthing of a new idea. It's a birthing of a new course. It's a birthing of some way to say, okay, I'm done from here. Halloween hunts, if you left, it's meant to be. God says things that are meant for you, don't leave. If you lost connection, please excuse me. But I'm birthing a new idea here. I don't need no one else but my journey. And neither do you. There's one person in this card over the Ten of Cups. It's not, I'm getting emotional because as I'm reading, as I speak it, as I said, this is exactly my last reading because I want to live my own life, have my own wife, my children, my destiny. And that is my destiny. Two of Wands and the world, the globe in my hand. That's my destiny. Ten of Cups. It's to have everything I wanted and that I needed. That's the important part. It's no joke. No, the cards don't lie. But the Tower moment is to realize, look, the cards don't lie. But the Tower moment, 2202 on that clock, is to realize 2200 to 2202 is that the love that you really need comes from inside. The fire and the flames is on top. Everybody, the fire and the flame, they jumping from the top, but the bottom is secure. All you have to do is run out of that beast. You can. Funny thing, the funny thing is, something does not want me to deliver my message because my internet connection just went out and then it came back in and I stayed here just to learn my lesson from God Source Universe 2311 on my clock. I promise you. You can't give to too many people. I'm sorry. Because God is a selfish God. He's greedy. We learn that from the Bible. How you going to give? And yes, the birds tweet and you get a butterfly on your shoulder and a bird may actually shit on your cheek. Excuse my language. And that's considered good luck, 2355, I promise you. But you have to read, you have to watch tarot readings to get there, 2404. That's your bondage. That's what you stuck with. No one's trying to no one's trying to sit here and play games. I promise you. Look at this. Knight of Wands. And I'm a Sagittarian, 43. 24, 33 on my clock. I'm a Sagittarian. All I know is I want to live my life, even if I gotta be in and out. Because I promise you, look at this. The Sun card. Even if I gotta be in and out, you get in a relationship, you get out. If it's not working for you, you get in a marriage, you get out. If it's not making you happy, if anything does not make you happy, then you get in offering something, whatever you can, as the Knight of Wands. But you also can get out with the let me reread this. The Page of Wands. You offer what you can to get in. But the Knight of Wands, if things don't happen right, you get out. Sun card. And you live your own life. Look, the sun, the baby, and the horse. You live your own life. You learn to live another day. 4:55 p.m. on my clock. So that's why I'm done with tarot, because I want to listen to music. Or somebody telling me about my future. Let them come in, because I'm a captain. I'm an infuser. I'm a brand new me today. And if you don't come in with honesty, clarity, and liberation, get out of here, because I'm not letting you stop me, because God gave me this. He gave me his divinity. He let me live childlike. And with this unicorn, I can go wherever I want to. In life, love, joy, freedom, anything. Justice. That's my justice of this life. Yeah, it was hard in the beginning, but now I get to do whatever I want to. Oh, you want to read it? Shine it. This is illumination. This is the reality. So yeah, I'm done with tarot readings. I want to read for myself once a morning. And then I don't want to spend all the rest of my days on YouTube wondering if they don't come back, what's coming up next, where it's going to go, how it's going to be, 27:44 on my clock. Because guess what? Me, Busy Bee, Ace of Wands, and the Sagittarian, we in heaven at. Period. Especially for people, I get one at least use it every day and they don't even like it before the end of the video. How choices do you deal with that? Like, you move on with life. I'm gonna take this cup, that cup. I'm gonna try this cup. I'm a Sagittarian. I try anything once. This cup, that cup, that cup, that cup, that cup, until I finally get to this gift of gold that I just really needed. God, I'm not depleted. I'm not tired. I want to offer my cup to somebody, my pinnacle to somebody. But I'm tired of everybody that's been offered with all these spilled cups. Yeah, it's not my fault. I can't look at the two filled ones. There's 10 cups. And I can't look at the two filled ones because life experience. Come on. Let me take my wands. I'll experience it for myself. If you don't understand these cards and you've been listening not long enough, open your ears and open your eyes. Empress. I'm sorry. Queen of Wands. 29:33 on my clock. Open your ears and open your eyes. Gain acknowledgement. Understand exactly what you're listening to, because everybody, the cards will come out, but everybody has their version of interpretation. Does it make it true? It's not about not believing in it. It's about knowing the higher you. You can still look at a situation and still say, it doesn't apply to me, but it applies to the love that's inside of me. I need to love myself. Queen of Wands, know that you're beautiful. I need to give my cup to myself. My page of cups. People think it's not enough. I give it to myself and become the queen of all this stuff. Trust that. Says the high priestess. The high priestess. The I'm gonna give to you, give to me, black and white. The feminine and masculine energy. The I'm going to do exactly what I want, exactly what I like. Message. I'm gonna do what's best for me. What's best for me? Ending heartbreak, living in the life that I want to live, leading the life that I want to lead, to get out of this ego energy. And you know what ego is? Listening to these tarot readings and thinking that you can change something, or that you're 31, 33, or waiting for something. And I promise you, you're not waiting for a dang thing. It's not being cynical. Sometimes at some point in life, you have to look at your reality. A lot of people are not going to like this reading. The wands and the upside down. Give me 5 seconds. I'm so sorry. This is not really pre-recorded, so you're going to have to leave, understand I have to leave and come back. Okay, I'm sorry. A friend of mine was at the door. Look. Oh God, I'm sorry I did that. But sometimes I have a friend that comes through the back that 33, 30, that I help out, but I had to tell him silently that I was busy right now. So if he could come back in 10 minutes. Truth is, here's your lesson. Before tarot happened, what you do for your blessing? The magician, you lived, no matter what, you manifested, no matter what, you did what you had to do, no matter what, you accepted your blessings, your curse, your this, your that. If it was hard times, oh God, you lived it hard until it got better. But now you want to know before it happens? It's not the way it's going to be. I'm sorry, Ace of Swords. This is meant for you, 34, 34 on my clock, and me. Because we're done. And these are the hardest words I ever spoke because I love helping. But it's time to cut something out that isn't beneficial in keeping me from being myself. So if somebody's telling me how to act, telling me how to act, how to treat myself, how to love myself, who I'm supposed to love, who my divine counterpart is, who I'm supposed to accept in my life, please try to accept this because everybody's story is different. You know who I love? I love my instinct God gave me. I love the sand of times, 35, knowing that He's got me at any time and any angle. I love myself, one hand holding this one wand. And if you, excuse my language, I will cut you up. Nine of Cups was fulfillment. There's no 11 of Cups. Let's just say that. So if you can't read Roman numerals, get worked up. Learn something. 9 of Cups. It's your wish fulfillment. It's just to stop letting your mind spin to death. Look at this. It's letting your mind spin to death. Walking away from valuable cups that Lord Jesus Christ gave you, 36 on my clock. Walking away and then you're sitting up at night wondering why the heck things ain't changing. Because you're spending your time overindulging in something else. Truth and reality, will of fortune. And you're fighting with your dang self. That's why you're sitting over here with these, what is this, 8 of Wands, all by yourself, feeling bounded to this situation, that situation, and destruction. And that's why He keeps coming out and in and out and in, because you're able to make your own choices. He doesn't stop. What does He say? God manifests destiny, but He doesn't stop self-will. And I hadn't even looked at this card, Temperance. So you need to be patient with Him, because for Him to manifest something for you, you don't even know what He's doing behind the scenes. It's my sneaky card. He's doing things for you, especially you light workers. I mean, the light workers, He's pulling so much magic and stuff like that for you. That's His secret. That's why you have to wait with the hangman. Because when God realigns the universe, He's realigning His whole universe. He planned for this person to live that way, this person to live that way, and you to live yourself. But now that you want something like workers, He's going to have to remanifest this person and this person and this person to come into your life again. King of Cups. So He can love you the way He wants you to. Judgment. He wants to love you the way you deserve. All the evil ones, they don't get nothing. They don't get nothing. They got to sit down and worry about it. But the ones that He sits on His shoulders, King of Cups, Judgment, Queen of Cups, laying down your swords. Don't worry about nothing. Because the Hermit card, everything that He does, He's doing for the best of you. He's starting a brand new beginning, whatever you want. Look at this. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, because He loves you. You think I'm a liar reader? Come on. I don't speak for ghosts. 3955. I don't speak for spirits. I don't speak for universe. You know what I speak for? I speak for God. I lay down and meditate and pray every night, not for myself, for the entire world itself, all its own. I hope that the homeless, and I know it's snowing, that at least the hospital picked them up so they don't have to be so cold. I hope and I pray, God, that the people that had to deal with this snowy weather, that they really had come into a way to get their pipes done and get their life where you had it in the first place. King of Pentacles. That's why I'm presenting this message. And that's why one gets to receive their blessing. Because honestly, to love, share, 1144. With God, it's like foolish. Because this fool is a brand new beginning. This fool ain't even praying for their damn self. That's the point. Is that you juggling between yourself and the world. But not only that, you go from one opportunity to another. And you accept it. And that's a juggle as well when you come with a Fool card. I mean, come on, for real. You got one opportunity and then you got another. That's a Fool in itself, the victory. It's the opportunity. And when you think about it, Pentacles are opportunities, givings, blessings, tangible things. One opportunity to another. Juggle it, which is your victory. Is that you never have to forget about God. You never change to Him. He lets you make your own opportunities, your own blessings. You're not necessarily in that devil energy unless you rely on something else other than yourself. I'm relying on you relying on him, and then that makes devil energy because you have to have for me to have, and I have to have for you to have. That's not what he meant for us. Exactly, look, Two of Swords. That's not what he meant for us. Look it up. He meant for you to give your cup. Have something to offer up, to be special, to be one of his, to be his divine. And I'm not even playing with you with the Hierophant. That's not what he meant for you. Am I going to give to you, to my passions, to my this, to my that, to my fortune? You got to be more divine than that if you want to know God in the right way. Three of Wands. You want to know God? Turn off these tarot readings. Turn on some music. See if you dance. See if you smile. See if you're enthusiastic. See if these wands all of a sudden go away. See if work exactly come easy. See if everything that he wanted from you, Queen of Swords, everything he wanted from you, you did, and everything, and you cut out the things that no longer served you, and you became, look at this, everything that he wanted you, everything that you cut out no longer served you. Especially over this, I'm working, I'm doing the best I can, Lord. Everything that he wanted from you, he's going to give you. Look at this. In one way or another, something tangible, so that you understand him and his love and his glory. Because if you don't understand God, you don't have no strength. But when you understand God, you can put your hand in a lion's mouth and it won't bite you. Do that. Go to the zoo. Put your hand in a lion's mouth. Because this woman is the one with the crown. The one that's divinely guided. The one that ain't even that's happy to do it. Lion, cat, dog, whatever. I'm willing to give to something other than myself. I'm willing to trust something other than myself. And you know what? That is exactly why me, you, and everybody, if we give this up, is the pentacle. Because a whole bunch of sneaky energy out here. You hear everybody nowadays saying if you paid for this and paid for that, that it wasn't really me. Okay, guess what? Then I'm not going to pay for anything. What I'm going to do is rely on myself like Lord Jesus Christ intended me to with the chariot car. I'm going to run away from you and run to God. I'd rather put a few little pinnacles into the church tray than to put a whole bunch of pinnacles into a scammer. Right? 3. Thank you, God. So I gotta say, the 3 of Pentacles, my third party energy. How you gonna have third party against? It's either you or God sends at times, or you or God and nobody. Either way, only person other than God looking after you sometimes is your mom and dad, but even that can go astray. Knight of Swords, cut that out. 46, because you have to learn how to be more special to yourself than you ever believed in. You're magical. You're majestic. The Swords going away to the Queen of Swords. I'm coming. And not only that, but I grew up today. I've learned my magistrate. I don't even know what this card is. The Emperor. Oh, well, I haven't even looked at it yet. I've learned who I am today. So now I'm really listening to tarot readings. I'm listening to music. That's why, because I'm a musician. I'm booking travel because guess why? I'm a travel agent. From now on, I'm a barber because guess what? I went to barber school too. Oh my God, can I have too many blessings to not tap into one of them? Be mad if I drink a beer, smoke a cigarette, get out of here. Maybe that's the problem with judgmental people. How can you be judgmental and sit there and act like you don't have an ego? If I saw you today, would I judge you? Why are you hiding behind a name, behind what the question you want to ask, if that person gonna come back or not? I don't even see your picture there. Half the people that don't have pictures, they really ain't got nothing to share. Oh Lord, please forgive me. But the reality of things is those who are true to themselves, they the emperor. Come on. They gonna guard their tenacity, they love, that whole fiery energy inside them that makes them want more. They gonna guard that. They ain't just gonna give it freely. 10 of Pentacles. That's exactly why they keep getting blessings after blessings after blessings after blessings. The Lover's card, the 10 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. Blessings after blessings after blessings after blessings. You wonder why we do it? That's why. Because you know what? We done stabbed our own self in the back for letting someone else tell us exactly who we are and how to act. Come on, where the hell you do that at? Come on. Love yourself and love and know that God got somebody for you. This is why I say, stop playing because the world is there for you again. And this is the redirection of the whole deck because I started with the world and ending with it. It's for You keep playing with yourself because ain't nobody playing with you, ain't nobody else but you and God, Empress, and the Star card with the Two of Wands. That's what you have to realize, which is your Tower moment. And as soon as you do, I promise you everything that you want will come to you. No denying. Something tried to stop me from making this video, but this is my last nice video. If you want to see me, I'm leaving my video up. Talk to me personally. I left my email on there. Otherwise, and I'll leave it again. My email is DTA, Destinations Travel Agents, DTA.B.Bragg at gmail.com. If you want personal readings, I'm okay. I'm fine with that. But why keep feeding people videos that don't resonate with specifically them? I'd rather do something personal for you. But if it's not for you, my future is for myself. It's not meant for everyone else. So if you want to know about me, check out other Sagittarius readings. Because I'm all up in there. My mama a Libra. My ass is Scorpio. My daddy a Leo. My Amy a Pisces. I heard about all of them. I've been hearing the things that are real in my life. And I was talking to a lady today that's going through the same problems. Live life of love yourself. Because I promise you, regardless of the Leo, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, I still got to live for my dang own self. And I hope they're happy out there. But worrying about them, wondering about them, wanting them back, trust me, that's manifesting a useless act. Can't do better than you can do yourself. It's given to two. Instead of giving to yourself, you giving self to someone else. Because you worry, that's your brain power. Because you wonder, that's your love power. Because you love them, that's your heart power. Mind, heart, body, and soul. And it's depressing, which is messing up your body and your soul. Learn your lesson. And the lesson is, you want to read tarot? Learn to read it yourself, for yourself, so that your opinions are of your own and not somebody else. Sometimes people just make up stuff in these tarot readings that the tarot cards don't even say. I realized that even myself in a year or two, maybe even 3, I've been listening to tarot readings. And Sagittarians are learners. I've learned exactly what these cards mean versus what they say out of their voice, because a mouth will tell you anything. But a deck of cards you done shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and cut and shuffled again cannot tell you nothing bad. It's not meant for you. So learn to read tarot for yourself. I'm not to tell you anything. I have a lot of honest readers. And maybe every once in a while I might listen to them, but as far as my life, that is dependent on me. Not my mama, daddy, sister, brother, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, this, that. My cousin, my this, my that. No more of that. I'm done. 54 on my clock. If you don't understand that, Okay. You can sit over there and act like you won. I think today I won here. Because I decided to focus no longer on anybody else but on my dang self. It put me in a different space than I ever been. I gained ever had. I've been sad. I've been this. I've been that. I've been focused on stuff that didn't even dang don't matter. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Because I got to wake up with myself. It's not that I'm unfriendly to others, but if you ain't willing to reconcile, then I reconcile with my dang self and say, hasta la vista, baby. 55 on my clock. And I'm not playing. My last reading in tarot. If you want to, my party, my business, look up something that's going to grow me, not hinder. I'm not staying stuck in somebody else's energy. Let me read my inner, let me read their energy. Hell no. No more. I don't care what everybody else does, and I don't care what I listen to. But as far as I go, Sagittarian don't sit behind card decks to find out what life is about. Love you, live, like, share, comment, subscribe. I don't care if you write my email down. Just live your life, everything you can, the best you can. Don't depend on no one else to tell you what to do. Because in life, opinions are like a-holes. Everybody's got one. Period.